March 10, 2025, will be etched in Elon Musk's memory as a day of reckoning. It was a day that saw the convergence of multiple crises, each threatening to unravel the empire he had meticulously built over the years. His flagship company Tesla saw its stock price plummet by a staggering 15%. Investors were left in shock as the market reacted to a series of troubling reports and forecasts. This marked a dramatic fall from grace for the electric vehicle pioneer, wiping out billions in market value. The ripple effects were felt across the industry, shaking the confidence of even the most steadfast supporters. As if this wasn't enough, Musk's social media platform, X, formerly Twitter, suffered a crippling cyber attack, leaving millions of users in the digital dark. The attack exposed vulnerabilities that many had feared but few had anticipated. The day's events served as a stark reminder of the volatile nature of Musk's empire and the challenges he faces in maintaining its trajectory. The dual crises underscored the fragility of his ventures, despite their groundbreaking achievements. The financial world watched in astonishment as Tesla's stock went into freefall. Analysts scrambled to reassess their projections while traders reacted with a mix of panic and disbelief. The company, once considered invincible, was suddenly looking vulnerable. The aura of invincibility that had surrounded Tesla began to fade, replaced by a growing sense of uncertainty. At the heart of this decline were fears of a sales slowdown, casting a shadow over Tesla's ambitious growth plans. The market's reaction was swift and unforgiving, reflecting deep-seated concerns about the company's future. The once unwavering faith in Musk's ability to revolutionize the automotive industry seemed to be waning. Industry experts and investors alike began to question whether the visionary entrepreneur could navigate these turbulent times and steer his companies back on course. Whispers of a sales slowdown had been circulating for weeks, but on March 10th, they became a deafening roar. UBS analyst Joseph Spack, a respected voice in the industry, reported alarming signs of softening demand for Tesla's electric vehicles. This sent shockwaves through the market, prompting investors to hit the sell button. The fear was that Tesla's breakneck growth, a key factor in its astronomical valuation, was losing momentum. Spack's report suggested that Tesla might struggle to meet its ambitious first-quarter delivery targets. These targets were not just numbers on a spreadsheet. They were seen as a barometer of the company's overall health. If Tesla missed its targets, it would signal a significant shift in the electric vehicle landscape, potentially opening the door for rivals to gain ground. The market, never one to tolerate uncertainty, reacted accordingly, punishing Tesla's stock price. Adding to Tesla's woes were reports of vandalism targeting its vehicles. While the motives behind these incidents remained unclear, some speculated a link to political backlash against Musk's outspoken nature. Ben Callow, an analyst at Baird, suggested that such incidents, if they became widespread, could further dampen demand for Tesla's cars. The perception of Tesla as a target, regardless of the reason, threatened to tarnish the brand's image and erode consumer confidence. As if Tesla's internal struggles weren't enough, the company also found itself caught in a broader tech sell-off. The Nasdaq, a key index for technology stocks, tumbled by 4% on March 10th as recession fears gripped investors. This tech-wide downturn exacerbated Tesla's losses, dragging its stock price even lower. The company, once seen as immune to the cyclical nature of the market, was now feeling the full force of its volatility. While Tesla grappled with its stock market woes, the company faced a turbulent period marked by plummeting shares and investor anxiety. Another arm of Musk's empire was under siege, adding to the mounting pressure on the tech mogul. X, the social media platform he acquired in 2022, had become a crucial part of his expansive business portfolio, was hit by a massive and coordinated cyber attack, sending shockwaves through the digital world. The attack, described by cybersecurity experts as sophisticated and highly targeted, was unlike anything seen before. Disrupted X's services for millions of users globally. Outages were widespread, affecting users from different continents, leaving users frustrated and raising serious questions about the platform's security. The incident sparked debates about the vulnerability of social media platforms. Musk, never one to shy away from speculation, took to social media to address the issue, was quick to point fingers, suggesting that the attack was not just a random act of cyber vandalism. He publicly suggested that the cyber attack was state-sponsored, hinting at a larger geopolitical agenda, hinting at the involvement of a nation-state with a vested interest in silencing X. This claim added a new dimension to the unfolding drama. In a later interview with Fox Business, he went further, elaborating on his suspicions and the potential motives behind the attack. Alluding to a possible connection between the attack and the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, a region already fraught with cyber warfare. While Musk provided no concrete evidence to support his claims, his statements fueled further speculation and concern. His accusations added another layer of complexity to an already concerning situation, leaving many to wonder about the true extent of the cyber threat. Section 5. The Dogefather's Dilemma. Cryptocurrency controversy looms. Adding fuel to the fire was Musk's controversial role as the self-proclaimed Dogefather. His association with Dogecoin, a cryptocurrency that began as an internet meme, had drawn criticism from investors and financial experts alike. Some saw it as frivolous and detrimental to the credibility of both Musk and his companies. This perception, whether fair or not, appeared to be influencing sentiment towards Tesla and X. Musk's critics argued that his Dogecoin antics were a distraction, diverting his attention away from the serious business of running Tesla and X. They pointed to the timing of the cyber attack on X, which coincided with a surge in Dogecoin's price, as evidence of Musk's divided loyalties. While no direct link between the two events was established, the perception of a conflict of interest lingered, further eroding trust in Musk's leadership. Section 6. Political crossfire vandalism and the specter of backlash. The vandalism targeting Tesla vehicles, while seemingly unrelated to the cyber attack on X, further fueled the narrative of a coordinated campaign against Musk. Some speculated that the vandalism was politically motivated, a backlash against Musk's outspoken views and his perceived alignment with certain political ideologies. The incidents, whether orchestrated or spontaneous, highlighted the risks associated with Musk's increasingly polarizing public persona. The vandalism, coupled with the cyber attack on X, painted a picture of Musk as a man under siege. His enemies, it seemed, were no longer confined to the business world, but extended into the realm of politics and ideology. This perception, whether accurate or exaggerated, had the potential to impact Musk's businesses, making it more difficult to attract investors, partners, and customers who might disagree with his views. Section 7. Trump to the rescue. An unlikely ally emerges. As Musk faced mounting criticism and scrutiny, an unlikely ally emerged from the political arena, former President Donald Trump. In a series of posts on his social media platform, Truth Social, Trump voiced his support for Musk, calling him a brilliant entrepreneur and questioning why he was being punished for his work with Dogecoin. Trump even went so far as to announce his intention to buy a Tesla, a move widely seen as a gesture of solidarity with Musk. Trump's vocal support for Musk, while unexpected, was not entirely surprising. Both men shared a penchant for challenging the status quo and courting controversy. Their unlikely alliance, however, did little to quell the storm surrounding Musk. If anything, it further politicized the situation, potentially alienating customers and investors who opposed Trump's political views. Section 8. The price of disruption. Musk's empire faces scrutiny. The events of March 10, 2025, served as a stark reminder of the price of disruption. On that day, the financial world was shaken to its core, as Musk's ventures faced unprecedented challenges. Elon Musk, a man who had built his empire on challenging conventions and pushing boundaries, was now facing the consequences of his audacity. His relentless drive to innovate had always been a double-edged sword. The stock market, once enamored by his vision, was suddenly questioning his every move. Investors who had once seen him as a visionary were now filled with doubt and uncertainty. The cyber attack on X exposed the vulnerabilities of his digital domain, revealing just how fragile even the most robust systems could be in the face of determined adversaries. While the vandalism targeting Tesla vehicles highlighted the real-world risks associated with his polarizing personality, these acts of aggression were a stark reminder of the tangible dangers that came with his fame. Musk, accustomed to defying expectations, now faced the daunting task of regaining the trust he had lost. The pressure was immense and the stakes had never been higher. He needed to convince investors that Tesla's best days were still ahead, that the company could weather the storm and emerge stronger than ever before, while assuring X users that their data and privacy were secure. In an age where digital trust is paramount, this was no small feat. He also had to navigate the treacherous waters of politics, where his every word and action were subject to intense scrutiny. The political landscape was as volatile as ever, and Musk's influence made him a target. Section 9. An uncertain future. Navigating the storm. As the dust settled on March 10th, one thing was clear. Elon Musk's world had shifted on its axis. The road ahead was fraught with uncertainty, and the stakes had never been higher. The decisions he made in the coming weeks and months would determine the fate of his empire and his legacy as a visionary entrepreneur. Would he rise to the challenge, silencing his critics and proving that his companies were built to weather any storm? Or would the weight of his own ambition and the forces arrayed against him prove too much to overcome? Only time would tell what the future held for Elon Musk. One thing was certain. The world would be watching, eager to witness the next chapter in the saga of the man who dared to dream of a different future.